What is up, guys? Walo J here, and I'm here with my co-host, Chris. Chris, say hello to the peoples.
Hello, peoples.
And we are here on a Thursday. We're doing it early. I got some shit today tomorrow. So we started doing it, not starting doing it, moving forward. It's just today.
Just today.
Just today, so I can have my Friday free and do the shit that I need to do. Anyway, so what's going on, man? How you been?
Good. Cold. Well, not cold. Cool.
Yeah, no, it was cold.
Yeah.
As you can tell, my voice is changing because every time that the weather, flip-flops, I get a little, thing in my throat. It's not a dick or anything. Relax.
Right.
But like a little itch.
Little itch.
Yeah. It doesn't sit well with me. That's why I hate it.
It's been nice, though. It's jacket weather, so I've been able to bust out my jackets and stuff. So
Jacket weather for you?
I'm a jacket guy.
But you lived your whole life here.
I know, but I'm a jacket guy.
All right. Well, as long as you're comfortable, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, went and because I needed a new the flannels I have are not they're too thin because they're like the flannels you get down here in Florida. They're just
Yeah, they're not that Seattle flannel.
Yeah, they're not a flannel. They have the pattern of a flannel. They're just not a flannel. So we went up to the Duluth store the other day and actually got a
real flannel.
Well, they actually had something better. They actually had a shirt that is made from the fire hose material of their pants that I like, and that actually has like a thin flannel on the inside. So it was actually just the right thickness of what I was looking for, and it's like a thick shirt. So I was like, fucking perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Snagged it up.
For $200.
No, it was actually on sale.
For $100.
No, it was like $40.
On sale for $40? Damn.
But the thing is, you got to remember though, I mean, I'll wear it, every day during work, and I'll probably.
So it's like a jacket. It's not a shirt.
It's just, yeah. I mean, it's a overshirt, I guess is what you'd call it.
You're gonna wear that shit every day?
I'll keep it in the work truck.
You're gonna wash it?
Yeah, I wash it on the weekends and shit like that. So or unless it gets like super dirty or super sweaty.
So let me get this right.
Do you wash a jacket every day?
Not a jacket, but you said it was a shirt. It's not a jacket.
It's not like a shirt. It's just it's a heavy shirt, I guess you'd say. Like I don't know, heavy flannel shirt, whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Chris is a nasty fuck. He doesn't wash his flannel.
No. Unless I get like super dirty in it or super sweaty in it. Yeah. I don't. But I mean, I'll have that thing for 3-4 years before it wears out. My fire hose pants, I've had those things for 3 years almost 4 years before they wore out.
Fur hose?
Yep. Love those things. So I like, good clothes like that, I'll pay extra for stuff that wears that long. That's why, that's why I have Red Wing boots. Everybody's like, God, I can't believe you paid $300 for a pair of boots. I'm like, yeah, but
I've had them for like 17 years.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got two pair. The pair that's my high top ones, they're on their second soles.
Damn.
Yeah, I just took them and had them resold for under $100 and bought the ones that I wear now. I've had those now going on 2 years, and I wear them 16 hours a day. So, I mean, if you're going to wear them that long, man, spend some money on your feet.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where people fuck up. They don't spend money on your feet, and then you're like, oh man, my feet hurt. Well, because you buy shit from Walmart. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So
I bought a pair of Nikes not that long ago, and I'm not really thrilled with them. I might be in the market for some new ones soon.
You're starting to reach that age, man, where it's time to make the switch to New Balance.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's comfortable, I don't care.
Yeah, I have New Balance tennis shoes, and I love those things.
Yeah, but yours look like granddad shoes.
Yeah, that's what they are, man. They're dad shoes.
No, but see, I'm working out. I need something I'm gonna be able to work out in them.
You can work out in New Balance shoes.
I'm sure that I can, but I just need to find the right pair.
Yeah.
Not that granddad shoe that you wear to walk around and shit.
No, mine are runner shoes.
Okay, well, it can't be running shoes either.
No.
They don't have enough stability for it, so.
But I mean, my workout shoes are Nikes, but they're a minimalist Nike.
Okay.
So they're like very.
So why am I switching to New Balance when you're using?
Well, I didn't know that you were looking for workout shoes. I thought you were just looking for tennis shoes.
That's what I was saying, that my workout shoes suck.
I'm sorry. Well, go to
Listen, I got Skechers just to walk around, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't need that New Balance. Skechers is good too, man.
Skechers are good. Let's see, Vibram. Anything with a Vibram sole.
No, those toe shoes.
No. That's how they started, was the toe shoes. I have a pair of the toe shoes. I'm not going to try to sell you on them. Dad has a pair of toe shoes. Look,
They look uncomfortable as fuck.
you think that? I'll tell you honestly.
That's something like Miggy would wear.
I love them. I really do. I wear them. I enjoy them. They're comfortable. Whatever. But because the soles that are on my Red Wings are actually Vibram soles. But Vibram has made they have soles now that they're actually on a bunch of other shoes. They're not just, the 5 toes. They actually have soles that they make for other shoe brands. And anything that I've worn that has a Vibram sole has been very comfortable. So if you can look around for anything with a Vibram sole, those are really comfortable. Skechers, yeah. One of the most comfortable pair of flip-flops I ever had was a Skechers pair of flip-flops.
They got Sketcher boots now.
Do they really?
Yeah, like work boots.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Well, you won't know until you try them.
Yeah, I'll stick with my Red Wings.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 pairs, so
Yeah,
you ain't got to worry about
Stick
it.
with Red Wings.
But still, I got a pair of Under Armour combat boots.
How do you like those?
They're pretty comfortable, I'm like 2 inches taller, which is cool.
I've always wondered, because I've always thought about getting a pair of the Under Armour hunting boots, because they've got a whole line of Under Armour hunting boots, thanks to Cam Hanes and some of those guys. I've never owned a pair of Under Armour shoes. I always kind of looked at them and like, I don't know about these.
Their running shoes were
They've come a long. They've come a long way from what they were back in the day. Back in the day, you saw the Under Armour shoes. Yeah, see, Dad said he climbed Diamond Head wearing his 5-toe shoes.
I don't know what Diamond Head.
Diamond Head is one of the summits in Hawaii.
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy.
Yeah.
Do you rappel down?
Hell no. Hell, me and him, he's the one that got me hooked on him. He wore them and we all laughed at him. Of course, it's Dad, so we laugh at him. But then I got a pair and I was like, all right, these things are pretty cool. Now, granted, Amanda fucking hates them. She refuses, you're not wearing those. And, granted, I only wear them like if we go hiking, like at Little Talbot or stuff like that. I'm not going to wear them to Lowe's or go out to eat with her or stuff like that. I'm not going to subject her to that. But
You look ridiculous.
exactly.
With your nice suit and shit and your Vibram shoes.
Hey, there is a guy that we know. He's just a guy that wants to push the envelope on shit. He started wearing these 5 toes a couple years back, and he refused to give them up. And he would wear them to the office, to everything. I mean, I'm wearing these things. And granted, Vibram started coming out with more of cleaner looking, not quite the original ones like what me and Dad have, but, a little classier looking, but they're still a 5-toe shoe. And, regardless, they're just not, they're not something you can, that would be like you wearing them in your environment that you work in. You just can't do that.
Well, I mean, I could because I'm in an office and I sit down all day.
Well, this guy was also pretty high up, the chain, had, meetings with high up people, and they would just look at it and be like, no, you take those fucking things off. And he'd be like, no, I'm not taking these off. These are comfortable. These are for my back. Blah, 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 blah. Then they were like, no, these are not, correct footwear. Get out of here with that shit.
But he was one of the high ups. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I mean, he was higher than me, but he wasn't that high.
Okay.
He wasn't high enough to really, throw the birds in the air and say, kiss my ass.
Throw the birds in the air.
Yeah.
Suck my ass like you don't care.
Yeah. From the front.
From the front. That's going to be kind of hard sucking your ass from the front.
That's all right. They can try real
Man,
hard.
you're going to have to go under.
Yeah, that's right.
Like real deep. Ugh.
Deep. Did you see the big announcement The Rock made today too?
No, I did not. What did he announce?
He announced.
Is he transgender?
No.
Translander?
Next on, it's 21. He will be starring in a superhero movie. He will be Black Adam.
Who?
It's a DC character. Black Adam.
Black Adam?
Black Adam. You don't know the story on Black Adam? Black Adam is basically kind of the... You know how Superman is, super goody-goody, straight and narrow?
Uh-huh.
Black Adam was more... He's a good guy, but he doesn't do everything exactly,
By the book?
by the book. Goody two shoes. He does things that are good for the people, kind of.
Does he kill?
I can't remember. I didn't follow I wasn't a giant Black Adam fan. I just knew about Black Adam kind of, from the side.
I'm not surprised that you were not a fan of Black Adam.
Wasn't a black guy. It was just the name of the character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So screw you. But no, it's actually been kicking around that he was going to be that character. Like 2 years ago, there were rumors that he was going to be Black Adam. Then the rumors.
Wait, hold on. Is it Adam or Adam?
Adam. A-D-A-M.
Okay.
Yeah. Black Adam. So, but he released.
Why not Black Steve?
I don't know.
I don't get the name.
I don't know. Just sounded cooler.
I thought he was like ATOM. Adam.
No. Not like the Adam, like the name Adam. Like a guy, Adam.
That is so gay.
Why is it gay?
Because it is. Oh, I'm Black Adam.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hello, I'm White Steve. Huh.
You're just Jesus.
I mean, it is lame. You have to admit that it's fucking lame.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why is it lame?
Adam. Hi, I'm Black Adam. Hey, I'm Speak Jose. What's up? What the fuck?
Man, you're just a hater.
Oh, no, I'm not a hater. I'm just saying it's stupid.
Hater.
It's fucking stupid is what it is. It's gay as fuck.
Why is it going to be? No, it's not.
Yes, it is, man.
Man, you just...
It's lame. Anyway.
He's a fictional he was a fictional super villain.
Oh, so he wasn't a hero.
No. Shazam is a recurring enemy of Shazam and the nemesis of the Marvel family. But how is he a nemesis of the Marvel family? He's a DC character.
Well, don't they hate each other? All of them?
Well, no, it's two different universes.
Right. So, don't they have beef? It's like, you stay in your universe, I'll stay in mine.
I mean, they did do crossovers before in the past and things like that, but I mean, not that much, so I don't see how it would be a nemesis of the... Whatever.
It's okay. I won't be watching it anyway.
Really?
No. What the fuck? I don't even know what it's all about.
Yeah, but it's got The Rock in it, bro.
I'll wait till it's like on free TV or something, like Netflix. Which, by the way, I got a bone to pick with Disney Plus.
Oh.
They can go suck my ass from the back.
Why?
That's from the back, straight from the back.
Okay, wow. What's your bone?
So I subscribed to Disney Plus because I wanted to see The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're mad because you don't get to binge it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Sons of bitches.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the point of having a streaming services with original series if you're just going to give me a 30-minute episode every week? I might as well just stick to regular TV.
Oh, that's just their model. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they can go suck a dick. All of them.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew because I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet.
It's good.
I heard it is.
It's good.
I've heard it is. I'm gonna watch it. I've just been waiting.
Watch it at night though.
Yeah. Well, I've just been waiting so where me and Amanda can both sit down and watch it at the same time.
Half an hour. You'll be all right.
Yeah. But I did hear that it wasn't, the full season, that it's going to be episode.
No. Yeah.
And then when I saw that, the first thing I thought, I was like, ooh, Wallo's going to be mad. He ain't going to like that.
No, I don't like it at all. Like, I'm not going to watch it until it's over.
So then that way you can just go ahead and binge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. We oddly enough, the very first thing we watched was Lady and the Tramp.
There's a reason why I don't really watch that much regular TV anymore.
Because you don't want to have to wait.
Yeah, I mean, I still watch the Mayans, but,
Yeah. I was actually surprised. Disney kind of surprised me a little bit.
With what?
Well, there was an article about 2 weeks ago that said that they were going to be basically getting rid, a lot of the racist stuff from, the previous, cartoons.
Like what?
And it's not even, I guess it is racist. So like Lady and the Tramp, okay, the two Siamese cats, the song that they sing, they sing it because they are Siamese cats. Siamese cats come from Asia. The way they sing and everything has a very Asian, sounding dialect. It would be like you trying to do an Asian accent.
Oh, hello.
Yes, that is the way they sing. So the article was stating about how they were going to be changing the way like that was done. In the original Dumbo, there was actually a character in one of the scenes who was supposed to be a Jim Crow character. Because, you got to remember Dumbo was based back in that time.
I don't even know who Jim Crow is.
Jim Crow was, really?
I know Sam Crow.
You don't know Jim Crow? Okay, Jim Crow was a guy, he created a bunch of segregation laws, super racist. But granted, this was back in the 40s, 30s,
Okay, I've heard the name, but I didn't know what it was.
So anyway, there was a character in the Dumbo movie, it's not like he's a main character or anything like that, but it was just somebody that was in the movie that he was going to be removed. There's a scene in one of the movies, I can't remember which one, but there's a centaur that was a brown centaur that was seen being more of like a maid thing to the lighter colored centaurs. So people were screaming, that this was, slavery.
You're racist.
Yes. So Disney came out in this article and they were talking about how they were going to be removing all of this stuff from all the original cartoons, getting rid of it. And I read it and I was kind of like, that's kind of sad,
Of course you would think that.
Well, it's not that. It's just history. It's, not that. It's not because I'm like, oh, don't we get rid of racist shit. It's just, it's history. These things were shot in a different time. They are what they are.
Yeah, they're racist.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They are. They're racist. But that's the way.
And you're having an issue because Disney's getting rid of it.
No, I'm having an issue with it always trying to whitewash and erase history, I guess. I mean, that's all it is. Yeah, it was racist, but you can look at it and go, you can see how things were back then, and you can see how things are now, and you can see how far we've come, Because,
have we?
Yes. Oh, God, yes. Please. So far,
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sure you could get some black people up in this bitch and they tell you different. Until we walk in their shoes, we really don't know. I mean, I see the videos, I see the postings and shit like that, and I'm like, God damn, that's still going on. That's crazy.
Sure. It's still going on in pockets. It's not. Anyways, let's not go down this rabbit hole.
Why not? You brought it up.
I brought up because Disney actually reversed their decision. They actually did not change stuff. They, instead of changing everything, they just issued a warning. Just kind of explaining.
Racist content.
Well, they just kind of explained, hey, watching this, you're going to see some things that, may upset you or, you may not agree with, but you have to understand that the way these things, the time that these were shot in was different than the time we are now, so please understand that. And I was kind of like, cool. That's the way it should be. Look, we apologize for the way things were. That's not how things are now. You move on.
But why do they have to issue an apology?
Because if you don't, somebody's going to look at it and in today's age, they're going to be like, this is, I'm triggered. This hurt me.
Hey, person, cancel your subscription. Look, you're good. Cancel at any time.
But they can't. You can't do that. You'll get together and then you sue and you get litigation and then you got to try to get some money out of the deal because
this
you're
has
hurt.
got like $1 bazillion.
I know. And that's just it. You'll just hope and be, hey, you know what? I can cry wolf about this, about how this emotionally hurt me. And Disney will throw, maybe some money my way to just shut me up because they don't want negative press. And Disney's just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this.
Well, I'm about to give them some negative press.
Go ahead. And I'm sure they'll be like, whatever, Walo.
Well, what are they going to say? They're going to cancel your subscription, Walo? We don't want your $7.
I got my shit free.
Oh, snap. How'd you get it free?
Well, if you were a Verizon Unlimited, if you have a Verizon Unlimited account, you got a free
account.
Yeah, you got a free account for a year.
For a year.
Yeah, just for a year.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like, they started touting all these numbers. Like, in the first 24 hours, they have like 10 million subscribers and all like that. And I'm going, Yeah, you do, but I'd like to see the breakdown of how many are paying subscribers because Verizon offered the free deal for a year.
Yeah.
And I think there were a couple other places that had free deals. Like I think if, we were we're pass holders. So I think we got a deal with that too.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'd be interested to see, what's the breakdown on the actual paid members? But I'm still a little disappointed because I thought there was going to be everything in the Disney library. It's not.
Nope.
Because I was like, oh man, are we going to get to see like Tailspin from back in the day, that old cartoon back, Tailspin and
Darkwing Duck.
Well, that is on there. There is some old stuff on there, but there was some stuff I was kind of like, oh man, maybe we'll get to see some of these old series, old cartoons.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh well, shit, that's not on there. Now granted, not I think they'll slowly be adding more and more stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I was kind of hoping like a lot of the old library was just going to be like, right here, let's go. I am pretty excited. A lot of the Marvel stuff's automatically on there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll finally get to see the last Avengers movie. I haven't seen it yet. I already know how it ends.
Yeah.
Thanks to Tucker's wife. Appreciate that one.
Oh, they got married? I thought he was his girlfriend.
No, they got married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She didn't know that we didn't know, and we were at dinner one night, and she was like, I can't believe he dies. And I'm like, fuck, just looked at a man and go, well, now we know how that goes.
Well, she said it in Spanish.
Yeah, but she said that part in English.
I can't believe he died.
Yeah. What else is on there that I was kind of surprised?
Herbie the Love Bug. The original.
The original. A lot of Disney movies.
Yeah.
Like I said, we watched Lady and the Tramp. We watched the old one, from the 55.
They need a streaming services for guys. All action.
Like what?
All day, every day, 24/7.
They have
all Rambos, all the Commandos, all the Running Mans. All that shit.
Just give us the Van Damme, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. That's right. The Chuck
Norris, American Ninja.
The Charles Bronson. John Wayne.
Just call it testosterone.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
That's not a bad idea.
There you go.
The testosterone channel.
Yeah. People would fucking boycott it.
Why?
Because, man, it's, sex.
All the men would subscribe to it.
Oh, they would. They would. You could have your
fuck you.
You could have your guy movies and your fucking shade tree mechanics. You can see guys working on cars and, building, Bob Vila's on there building shit. Yeah.
Tool time. Home Improvement.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Knight Rider. Ooh. Dukes of Hazzard.
Airwolf.
But you would probably have to airbrush the flag out or something.
They already did that. They already did that, and then it tanked because everybody was pissed that they started messing with it.
Miami Vice.
Well, that'd be a good one. I thought
they were on TV Land for a long time.
Yeah.
I used to catch them all the time. I used to love that show. I did not miss it.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things, as soon as you heard the first 3 chords, you were like, I know exactly what that intro is. Yeah. I mean, that was the shit. Those are
good shows, man.
I've always wondered that. Is it just the shows nowadays just suck overall, or is that just because those were our growing up? So those were our best times remembering, and so
probably.
That's why we think that
was the best.
That was the best, and we enjoy those so much.
Don't get me wrong. There's some shows right now that I do watch and I do enjoy.
Yeah.
But
you can just name all these shows from back in the day.
And you'd have to wait a week for the next episode.
Yes, you would.
Be like, nah, give me the whole shit now.
Yeah, now you're spoiled.
Yeah.
You're like,
very
fuck.
Spoiled.
You're like, fuck The Mandalorian. You mean I got to wait next week for episode 2?
Bullshit. And then half an hour episodes?
Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. But, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you were like, oh, Miami Vice is on Thursday at 8. I got to be sure I'm home.
Yeah. Otherwise, you miss it.
Yeah, you missed it.
There was no reruns.
No.
There was, we're going to run it again. There was no on demand. So.
Remember, you used to get the TV guidebook and shit like that? Yeah. You could flip through the pages, and if something moved, you were fucked. You'd come home and tune it in and be like, where's my show? Shit, it got moved to Friday now. Fuck.
How lame was that?
That was back in the day.
God damn.
I just remember my grandfather, he always said down, you probably never watched the show. He watched it religiously. It was Hee Haw.
Yeah, you told us about that
Yeah.
racist show. Yeah.
Fucking wasn't racist.
Was there any black people in it?
Yeah, I believe there was. They had black country stars on it that sung.
Slaves.
Huh?
Slaves.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it wasn't. It was fucking like the Grand Ole Opry and shit like that. God damn. Fuck.
Anywho, yeah, I prefer to binge watch shit. It's like I'll wait, I'll wait another 6 months if you want, but I prefer the binge watching.
It's just like when they did the new Magnum PI. I was like, but what is this shit?
You know what? I did enjoy the first episode. That was the only one I watched.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. What's his name? Hernandez. Fucking God, forgot his first name. Whatever.
I don't know. They just.
I'm just gonna call him Rudy. Rudy Hernandez, even though I know he's not Rudy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You didn't like it because he had no mustache. And Higgins was a woman.
There again, you're changing. Well, Higgins was a woman. What's his name? Wasn't a black guy.
TC?
Yeah. TC wasn't a black guy. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is not Magnum PI. It's like having a woman's A-team. And you'd be like, what is this?
It's called Charlie's Angels.
I see they're redoing that one now, too. Yeah. This is like the third reboot.
It looks kind of good. I might catch that.
Okay.
Even though I'm not, into the
Charlie's Angels thing?
The girl power thing.
I don't even know who the actresses are that are doing it.
One of them is, God, what's her name? She was on Take Me Home Tonight.
I thought it was a song.
Huh?
Take Me Home Tonight.
Right. It's based on the 80s, but it's got the guy from the 70s show, and he's got a crush on her.
Okay, which guy from the 70s show? There were like 4 of them.
Topher Grace.
Okay.
Yeah, like
yeah, that guy. I can't remember his fucking name, but
it's not Kelso.
Okay.
Because that's Ashton Kutcher. It's not Steven, because that's what's his fucking name? I forgot his name on the 70s show.
I thought it was Steve. No, Steven was
the curly hair guy. Yeah. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Oh, you're pulling it up? There you go. We need somebody faster, though. Like a young Jamie.
Eric Foreman.
Topher
Grace.
Yep.
Man, Lori Foreman. Good God, the picture they've got of her is just so bad.
She's dead.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they've got her a resting picture when she was all methed out.
That's all right. My favorite was Laura Prepone, the redhead.
I was the Jackie. I was the Jackie guy.
Well, damn, Jackie.
Dude, she was hot as fuck.
Dude, she was also 16.
No, I mean, she's hot as fuck now.
No, you're talking about then.
No, she's hot as fuck now.
Yeah, okay.
She was hot then. She's hot now. Yeah, she's
pull her up in the last what was it? She was on one of those. We're having a call. Let me see.
It's a fucking FBI hang up.
I believe it's Brandon.
Probably.
Yo. Who do we have on the line?
Yo. This is Brandon.
Yeah.
I told you it was be random.
Yeah. I'm actually glad he called because I was actually going to
you got a bone to pick with him?
No, I don't have a bone to pick with him. I wanted to ask him his thoughts on something.
Oh, well, let him speak first.
Oh, yeah, my thoughts are his name is Eric Foreman.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, he pulled it up.
Yeah. I was just
he
faster.
He pulled it up while I was trying to call.
Yeah, I was just faster because he had to dial the phone. All right, Brandon. I have a.
I was sitting here screaming. I was screaming in my car.
I know we're sitting here going, was it Eric? No, was it Steven? No, and Brandon's sitting there driving over the bridge.
It's not
going,
Kelso, I knew that.
He's driving, going, you idiots.
Anyway, what would you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What were you going to ask him?
I was going to ask him, Brandon. How do you feel about the Astros being the Patriots of the MLB?
Well, that hasn't been proven yet, so.
Well,
I mean,
there isn't.
This is pretty damning.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I mean, the evidence from what I've seen, John Boy Media broke it down and was going, there's no way that they can get these signs this quick without them getting it with a camera, and just it's bad.
Did they find the cameras?
Well, no. I mean, the fucking series is over. I mean,
Well, did they find any evidence?
just what you see on tape and what you hear, and just knowing how the game's played. You know, you shouldn't be able to turn on change-ups like that. And why are you only banging on the roof of the dugout when they call for a change-up? Nothing else. Not fastball and nothing else. But as soon as you saw the change-up sign, and immediately as soon as they saw the change-up sign from the back camera, you heard somebody bang the dugout.
And they can hear it out in the batter's box?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck it, it's baseball.
So they were like...
Well, it's actually a step further than that, Chris, because they've cracked the entire code that they were using. And for a fastball, like you said, there was no bang on the trash can lid. For a slider or a curveball, it was one bang, and for a changeup, it was two bangs.
Oh.
So they had it down to an exact science as to what pitch was about to be thrown.
And how come nobody said anything while the series were going on?
That's the thing. People did. In the video that Chris was referring to, where they kind of have the evidence or whatever, that was from 2017 when they played the Chicago White Sox. And if you watch the video towards the end, the pitcher steps off the mound and calls his catcher up. He says, "Bro, they've got a lock on our signals, on our signs." And then he goes back. They don't put down a finger. There's no bang or anything. He throws a curveball. The guy strikes out.
Yeah.
After that game, that pitcher reported the grievance to MLB.
And what happened?
I don't think nothing.
It was swept under the rug. That was 2017. Nothing ever happened. No investigation was launched. And it is what it is. But I do think that it's kind of funny that both the Red Sox and the Yankees were penalized in 2017 for using Apple Watches. And they were saying that they were stealing signs with those. But yet the defending champions from 2017 didn't get any kind of punishment or anything.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's baseball.
I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, is
That's
the old
right.
saying.
Lie, cheat, and steal.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace, said?
Yeah. But it's just nowadays in today's age, it's funny because, you know, the guys I've seen that's been bringing this to light, it's not ESPN, or it wasn't ESPN that started talking about it first. It wasn't anybody major. It's, you know, independent small guys, you know, who are like, hey, check this shit out. This is shady as hell, you know? So.
Well, and did you guys see the article or the news that broke today that Rawlings, the company that makes the baseball for MLB, they admitted that they fucked up with the postseason baseballs and stamped baseballs that were made and circulated in 2018. They stamped them as the 2019 postseason balls. So all the pitchers and players that were coming out saying, hey, the balls feel different in the playoffs than they did all year long, they were right. It was a different ball.
So what makes a difference, though?
Oh, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, yeah.
The wrapping.
Like what?
The wrapping, the stitching, the leather.
Yeah, the main thing that was different between the balls that they used during the regular season and the balls that they used during the postseason was that the seams were thicker in the postseason balls, which created more drag, which reduced aerodynamics in the baseball. The balls weren't traveling as far, if you will.
So during the regular season, you know, throughout the season, everybody was like, the balls are juiced. You know, everybody was like, the balls are just flying out of the fucking stadiums left and right, which they were. I mean, you know, balls were jumping out of the stadium.
They set the record for the most home runs across MLB this year.
Yeah. And then, you know, the playoffs started, and then all of a sudden the balls became duds. You know, the balls weren't flying out of the stadiums anymore. And the pitchers started getting way better.
So do they make them different every year that they could tell the difference? Or
Well, it's
what?
just a different run. I mean, it's just, you know, normally you'll have a different run. You're not going to have the same exact material every single year. But year to year, you'll have a difference in material because you'll have, batch. This batch will be slightly different than this batch, but you want to keep like a match set going for this year. And then next year, you want to keep that match set going for that year. So what they did is they just changed basically the matched set. They screwed up. So
it's like putting a 1970s car part on a 1964 car.
yeah.
It may work, but it's not going to work the way that it's intended.
Damn, he went back
They did.
to the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. But it makes sense.
Well, I mean, that was when you had matching part cars. Nowadays, you can put a fucking whatever on a car and it'll work just fine.
Yeah. As long as it electronically matches.
Duct tape.
But that's why, the pitchers were getting, the pitching was a lot better in the series was because
So who won this year?
The Nationals.
Nationals.
Oh, okay. So they lost. So what's the issue?
It's
Well,
cheating.
it's dating back to 2017. It's putting an asterisk on their championship that they won then.
And they still made the playoffs this year.
So did they cheat this year or what?
Yes, there is video evidence from 2019 that they were still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But they lost.
Yeah.
They still lost, yeah. And going back to that, I think it's kind of hypocritical that you guys are saying if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, because you guys are the ones that were ready to just ban John
Oh,
Jones.
we got look at the time. We gotta go. Speaking of John, I guess he's been going back and forth with Easy on Twitter. It's like, why? Asriel is like 185. You fight at 205. What's the beef? I think he's a little jealous.
Of what?
Maybe because Masvidal's now one of the biggest stars in the sport,
No, I'm
feeling some of that thunder.
no. I'm talking about Israel Adesanya.
Oh,
And
I
John-
thought you said Masvidal. I'm sorry.
No. Israel Adesanya and John have been going off on Twitter.
What's his beef with Israel?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's a little jealous that Israel is getting all the attention and shit.
Because Israel's not a cheater.
But if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right?
I know, but that's been the saying in every sport. That doesn't mean I agree with it, but
I know. I'm just fucking around. But yeah. So they've been going back and forth, and maybe John sees that Asriel is keeping his nose clean and making that money like he should have. Seeing, that's what he should have done.
no.
Maybe he's trying to get him off his tracks or something. I don't know.
Tell John to cut weight and come down.
No. He would have to cut off a leg.
Yeah, he would. Maybe it's just one of those things that it's like Style Bender's on such a trajectory in his career that he's gotten so many comparisons to a John Jones that it's almost like the fantasy booking has got into their heads to where it's like, no, I'm the better fighter, and they're just having a meaningless beef.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't see him fighting anytime soon. I mean, Asriel...
I don't see them fighting each other.
Well, Asriel already said that around 2021 he's gonna jump up, but he wants to...
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said that he wants to have a run at middleweight and defend the belt for a while, and then around 2021 he wants to make that jump to 205. So if John is still around, they might be able to get the match going. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the picograms still come up or what.
It'll still be pulsing.
Probably. What are you looking at, Chris?
I was just checking something. It seems like MLB is now trying to unearth evidence. Teams use technology to aid hitters so that the potential for a ban, unlike anything seen in the sport's recent history, could be coming down on the Houston Astros.
A band of what?
A ban.
Okay, of what?
They haven't said yet, so because but MLB is starting a investigation into
What are they going to do? They're going to give him the death penalty?
that's what they're saying. It says
They'll
They
give them
can't
the
do that.
Pete Rose treatment.
That's a professional team. You can fine them, but, you know, you can't just fucking shut them down.
No, you can't shut them down, but you could, I mean...
Death penalty, that's what happened. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
They can suspend and ban specific people. Look at Pete Rose. I think the one that's going to take the biggest hit out of all this is going to be the Astros manager, A.J. Hinch. He's going to be the one that's going to be the martyr for all of this.
Yeah.
And what this could ultimately do is have implications to other MLB teams, because back in 2017, Alex Cora, the manager for the Red Sox now, was the bench coach for the Houston Astros. And Carlos Beltran was a coach for the Astros then as well, and he's now the manager of the Mets. So if things happen to where they're levying all kinds of suspensions and stuff, this could start fucking other organizations up.
So, are you saying that they're going to investigate all these guys and these guys are going to rat them out or what?
They're just saying...
It's possible, man.
Yeah, it's possible, but...
Well, that's kind of crappy because you were on the team at the time. You benefited from all the winning, and now you're going to rat them out? That's kind of chicken shit.
Well, I mean, it becomes one of the, save yourself or go down...
Well, that's still chicken shit because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you enjoy the benefits of the cheating, but now because you're on another team, you're gonna be like, yeah, we did that, or they did that, or try to pin it on somebody else. Well, you benefited from it too.
Well, yeah, chicken shit as it may be.
Well, that's where a lot of these allegations. That's where a lot of these allegations have come from. Anyway, our past Astros players are coming out saying, yeah, we did this.
Well, that's chicken shit, and those guys should be banned for sure.
Yeah, but they won't be because they're already on other teams.
Doesn't matter.
I know, but
they were part of it.
They probably won't go after
especially
players.
If they admitted it. I'll be like, yeah, you're suspended for life. You're suspended for life. All of yous.
Yeah, they're saying money fine won't do anything because they're, again, like you said, professional team. Draft picks won't do anything because they've got a young core. So Hinch needs to be banned for life because he was the bus driver of it. So, but they need to come down. They need to make an example of him, which, understandable.
Yeah, but if other guys were, had knowledge of it, they should also be punished for it.
Yeah.
I mean, basically the whole team.
True.
If you knew about it.
But I mean, that's in a perfect world and a perfect scenario.
The best option is for them to keep their mouth quiet.
Yeah, but you can't now.
And say, "Oh, I had no idea. I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah, but you can't now. It's already out.
Well, if you already admitted to it of doing it, you should be suspended. Oh, we lost Brandon.
Did we?
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Maybe he hung up.
His phone carrier sucks.
Thank you, guys. I'm going home.
His phone carrier sucks.
Let me see.
Needs to get Verizon.
I'll call him back.
Oh, God, that's a loud ring.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Hey, bro, we lost you.
How in the world does a city as big as Jacksonville have fucking dead spots?
Who do you have as a carrier? Is it Verizon?
And now we're on to his car.
Hello?
Hello?
There
all right, there we go.
Hands free. Took a second.
There we go. Got it.
Yeah. Who's your carrier?
Verizon.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Did you just come across like between Lim Turner and there?
Let's see. Where am I even? I haven't been paying attention to where I am. I just get on 295 and go.
Yeah.
I'm coming up to the I-10 split.
Oh yeah, close enough.
Yeah. There's a little dead spot right there. For some reason, those two towers they always fuck up that exchange from one tower to the next. I don't know why. It always does.
Blame Chris for it.
No, don't blame me. I don't
fix it.
Yeah, that's not me. I've told anytime I see the Verizon tech around there, I tell them, it's like, man, you got to fix this shit. Because it happens to me all the time. If I'm talking to somebody, sometimes it works and I don't drop, but sometimes I will. It's just one of those things.
Sometimes you do drop.
Yep. Sometimes it just doesn't do the handoff.
Do the drop.
Yep.
Anywho, whatevers. So what's going on, man? What's going on with the Nest podcast? What's new over there?
Man, well, we just had a new episode drop last night. We had pro wrestler, stuntman, director, producer, you name it.
Porn star.
Danny Limelight. Yeah, whatever. Probably.
Okay.
Dude named Danny Limelight was on last night to talk about his new movie that he's producing.
Oh, yeah?
And it sounds like it's going to be pretty badass. He's got it's not an all-female cast, but it's a female-led cast, and it's a boxing movie.
I won't watch it.
No, okay.
I'm just kidding.
It kind of takes the troubled fighter that is in the gym but struggles with, fighting on the streets too and getting in trouble and doing dumb shit. It takes that whole story arc but puts it in a female point of view. Because, we see it all the time happen from the male perspective where a guy will join a gym, he'll be a complete savage, but he can't, stay off of the drugs or whatever, and he ends up fighting in the streets and getting arrested. But you never really hear about that from the female side.
Well, there was a movie back in 2000, and I can't remember the name, but it was Michelle Rodriguez who was in it. She was the lead, and it was about boxing and her struggles and all that shit. And this is like
Girl Fight.
Girl Fight, yes. Right before Fast and Furious came out.
Yep.
That was a pretty good movie. So it's kind of...
Yeah, I think that's kind of along the same idea or the same genre of film. It's going to be a short film. He's trying to... It's all self-funded. He's putting it all up, trying to do it all himself. And then he's going to try to submit it to indie film festivals.
Oh, nice. How long is it going to be? An hour, 45 minutes, what?
I think he's shooting for like 15 to 20.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, just a short film in hopes that somebody with deeper pockets will pick it up and make it into a full length.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. He's on the up and up.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool shit. And, like I said, he's a professional wrestler. He's made his AAA debut not long ago. He's been on Impact. He's been on WWE TV. The dude's getting around.
Nice. When is he going to make it to AEW? Because that's all I watch now.
I'm not sure about AEW, but he did drop a little hint about what's next for him in Orlando, if you catch my drift.
Oh, that would be NXT.
Yep.
Nice.
So he's on the come up. He was telling us that he just finished a movie that he shot with John Morrison from WWE fame.
Yeah, that's what's his name? His real name. I forgot his real name. Anyway, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So I mean, he's out there in Hollywood living it up, doing it big, and
well, that's cool.
Good on him. Good for him,
Shit, yeah.
But yeah, we had him on. And then we just do our normal Mondays sports talk that we have been pumping out for over a year now.
Nice. I mean, you've put out like 3 episodes this week, I think, or I'm far behind. Because I saw one. I saw that you had one that was called The Monsters.
Yeah, that was our normal weekly one. We were talking a lot about the Baltimore Ravens and how they have just a juggernaut of an offense.
Okay. Well, shit, I'm far behind again.
Jackson, RG3.
Yeah. I'm behind because I've been on vacation, so I haven't been listening to my podcast like I normally do. But I'll catch up sometime next week for show.
Right on, man. Hey, we're going to keep pumping them out, so if you get too far behind, it's going to be insurmountable to catch up.
No, I'll still catch up. I'll have plenty of time at work, while I'm working. Your episodes are like usually an hour and a half anyway, so I can catch up on on a few a day. Unless you get to like 1,000, then I'd be like, oh shit, yeah, I'm never going to catch up.
Well, hey, just give us a few more weeks and we'll pump out 1,000 episodes. We'll try it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, what's up with you guys? Anything new coming up with you?
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up, probably after, the NFL season's over.
Oh, yes.
We got a big podcast that we have with some people coming. So when we have secure everything, we'll let everybody know.
Cool.
We're probably gonna have here the guy from the McDojo Live soon, Robert. He's got a documentary that he's shooting here soon about the fake martial arts, and I was talking to him on Saturday and basically was telling me all about it. I mean, I didn't want to divulge it in my post because I wanted to let, him do that. But he told me about it. He told me, he's getting death threats and all that shit. Oh, yeah, it's bad.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I guess he was at a tournament, and a guy kept following him and shit. And he confronted him. He was like, yo, what the fuck is up? Why are you following me? And told the guy, hey, if you have an issue with me, we can get on the mats. Nobody will know any different. They'll just think that it's another match. And I'll beat the shit out of you. And the guy backed off. But I've seen, he on the trailer, you see the messages. Like, where's he at? I want to kill him and shit like that.
I'm going to use my chi on him.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah. Which then he'll be okay, but
yeah.
So yeah, he'll be on soon. So that should be pretty good. And and just us, talking shit like normal.
Yeah, stuff we're good at.
But we have a few things coming. Nothing too big. I mean, it's good stuff, but
Yeah, we're not big time yet.
Yeah, we're not Joe Rogan or anything that we have to book our guest, 6 months in advance and shit like that.
No, they need to book us 6 months in advance.
Oh, or something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I wish.
So, yeah. That's about it. Not much.
Imagine having that problem, though, the Joe Rogan problem, where you have to book stuff so far in advance because you're that popular and you're in that much of a demand that everybody wants a piece of your shit.
I don't want that.
It's a good problem to have.
I don't really know if I could handle that, though.
I don't want that.
I mean, sure, it would be nice to have, a bigger audience and generate income from advertising, but I don't think I would want that,
I don't want that level.
No, me neither.
Nah.
I want to be able to... I want to be able to move freely and not be like, hey, you're that guy. No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't like people that much.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'll be like, no, I'm not that guy.
No, I'm not that guy.
My name is Jose.
Yeah.
I come from the islands of Puerto Rico.
Do you need your yard cut?
No. No. See? He immediately goes to the racist shit. Why is it the Latinos got to be cutting your yard?
Are you Latino? You're not Latino. You're Puerto Rican.
Where's Puerto Rico?
It's an island. It's in the
And where?
The ocean. Actually, the Caribbean Ocean. Or the Caribbean Sea, I guess is what you would call it.
All right, never mind. I'm not Latino. Okay, fine.
Latin. Okay. Latin America. But you're not. That's not Latin America. Is that considered
Is
Latin?
it not?
Is that considered?
Is it not? No, go ahead. Pull it up.
Is it considered
Pull
Latin?
it up.
What do you mean pull it up?
Google it.
Google what? Is Puerto Rico Latin America?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sure. I'll pull it up.
Fucking racist.
I'm not right. I'm fucking curious, you asshole. Jesus Christ.
He actually is doing it.
If I can fucking spell today, Jesus Christ.
These guys. So when are you gonna come back and be with us live, man?
When do you want me there?
Let's do it next week.
Okay, next Friday or Thursday, because you guys are going early this week, huh?
Yeah, Thursday today because I got shit to do tomorrow. I'm off, so. But yeah, next Friday.
Okay, yeah, I'll plan on it.
Well, cool. All right, man. We're gonna let you go, and we'll see you next week here live in studio.
All right, guys.
All right, man.
Sounds great.
All right, peace
See you
out,
guys.
man. Bye. All right. So, where was I? What was I looking for? I was looking for something. You still can't find it?
No, yeah, you're right. Okay. Golly, that's huge. Because they consider Latin America from Mexico all the way down to the tip of South America.
That's right.
See, I thought. I'm done.
That's why we're all Latinos.
Okay. All right. See, I thought Latin America was almost like a band, like a strip. That was more what was considered Latin America. I didn't know that it ran all the way down.
Yeah, bro. Even Brazil.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Now that we got that straight,
Now I've learned something.
moving on.
Yay, geography.
So Saturday I was at
Orlando.
no,
I thought you.
I was here. What are you talking about? Combat night?
Oh, sorry. That's where I thought Combat Night was. I forgot.
No, it was at the Morocco.
Sorry.
You wouldn't know any different because you never go. So,
No,
but anyway, Combat Night, great card. They had half the card was amateur, the other half was pro.
How did Fats do?
So I'll get to that.
Okay.
I had the pleasure of being backstage and running around filming stuff with Dan DeLillo, who was supposed to fight, but he got injured and he couldn't fight. So we were just running around. We were basically running around from 4 o'clock until 11, just filming stuff. Unfortunately, my shit didn't come out as good as I wanted it to. My settings were all fucked up because I forgot to lock them. And I was disappointed in my footage, but that's okay because I know what I did wrong. And hopefully the next time it'll be way better. Met his buddy, Billy, who was also filming. And a few of the guys, friends that were fighting, great fights. Unfortunately, it didn't go Jacob's way, the caveman. Unfortunately, we were disappointed, but he's okay. He got in there and was scrapping until it ended. And Ramon did very well. He got bumped up to be the main event. I didn't know. I thought that he was going to be somewhere in the middle of the card because I was planning on leaving a little bit early. But since he was the main event, of course, I stayed till the very end. And so I'm filming, and, I see him, come out and shit, try to get as good as footage as I possibly could just so I could post it. And he wins his fight, rear naked choke. And then he jumps on the cage, he takes his pictures, comes out of the cage and does his lap around, saying, thanking everybody for coming out and all that stuff and giving his hugs. His family, friends were there and all that. And, I see him when he gets done and he's in the back and he's coming back to the backstage area. So I kind of go across, congratulate him. And he looks into the camera, flashes his check and goes, easy money. That was so awesome. I'm just glad I caught that on video. That's how I ended my video. It was him flashing his check going, easy money.
Nice.
Yeah. And what's his name from Smiley's? Fuck. Brinson Burner. Man, he was in a fight with some other dude, and that fight was like, it had me like, oh shit. These guys are scrapping. I mean, everybody was scrapping.
Yeah, but back and forth.
Back and forth. And man, he was killing the dude's leg.
Oof.
Kept hitting him with that leg, and the dude eventually switches stands. Excuse me. But yeah, he was tagging his leg, and you can see the guy started limping and shit. Yeah, he was piecing him up, and then at the end they were both scrapping. Oh man, that was a good fight. That was a hell of a fight. Then who else? Shelby won her fight. What was her name? I want to say Samantha Jeff or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, she's from North Carolina. Shelby did really good. Took her back at one point in the first round. And, this girl is almost like a brown belt. And Shelby took her back and took her down. Also, third round, that's when she let her hands go. And man, she was hitting her with some shit. I was like, damn.
Was Shelby's fight amateur or pro?
No, she's amateur.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the main event on the amateur card. And then Fats, Ramon, he was the main event on the pro card.
Nice.
So it was a good day, man. I was just tired and I was hurting from all the walking, my back, my heels.
You're not used to all that.
Holding that gimbal got tiring, man. So it's crazy. But it was a very good card. These guys, at Combat Night, they put on great cards.
Slept like a baby Sunday, didn't you?
I couldn't fall asleep right away when I got home because I was kind of hurting, so I had to wind down a little bit, and after that, I slept pretty good, but I only slept like maybe 5 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, because, the girl gets up early. She's got to go outside. I got to feed her. And once I'm up, I'm up.
Yeah. Yeah, once my feet hit the floor,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
It's time to move.
I was like, yeah, man, I was tired. But then we went to breakfast, and we went to the break in 5 Points.
Okay.
And, man, that's when I realized I can't be eating like that anymore.
Nope.
Like,
Fucks you up.
Like dairy, bro. Like, there was so much, dairy in those grits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. It fucked me up for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I started juicing and shit.
Like I'm getting the same way. Like earlier this week, I was just, I needed to get going. So I was like, I don't have time to like cook my eggs and shit like that. So I'm just going to grab a quick bowl of cereal. Just
Nope.
dude. Like 2 hours later, I'm I'm sitting at the site. And I'm just like, man, I feel fucking rough.
Yeah.
This it's not like I felt like super bad, but it was just kind of like, ugh, I didn't feel like I normally would if I'd have just made my eggs and my sausage and a little bit of toast.
Yeah, I've pretty much given up on milk at this point. Like, I haven't had coffee in 4 days.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going good. I'm having water, honey, and lemon.
Okay.
Hot.
Hot.
And it's great.
Okay.
And
so you just cut the caffeine out,
well,
or you just cut coffee out.
Coffee and the milk, because the way that I was having, I was steaming my milk. To make it like into like a latte and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get all fancy and whatever. But I cut that shit out, and I'm like, I'm not doing this, all the time. Like, maybe once in a while I'll have a coffee, with the steamed milk, but I think having it every day is not good.
Well, I don't do milk in my coffee anyways. I just do the Laird's.
Yeah, I know.
You got me hooked on that shit.
I know, but the way that I have this coffee maker, and it's like, for espresso, and it make you a latte.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you gotta have the milk.
You don't have to.
Yeah, well, then it's not a latte.
Well, don't drink a latte. Drink coffee.
Well, that's not what I wanted. So,
Oh, okay.
asswipe. So I was drinking that. So anyway, I kind of cut off all that shit. I also started juicing. So
How's that going?
it's going good, man. I'm just
How's it working? The 3-day thing.
perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
Not having an issue with the oxidization.
No, not at all.
Good.
So I'll have this in a jar of like 12 ounces of whatever the juice I've made for that particular time.
Mm-hmm.
And then around 10 I'll have like some toast with an egg, and then I'm good till about 2, 3.
Have you started juicing beets yet?
Oh yeah, I have beets in all my juices right
all your
now.
juices, yeah.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I
Makes
made.
it look like a murder scene when you take a shit.
Well, it's not that much where you're just doing straight beets. That's when it looks like a murder scene.
Yeah.
But yesterday, well, what did I juice? I juiced celery, kale,
Okay.
asparagus,
Interesting. I've never had juiced asparagus.
cucumber. It was 5 green things and some grapes, just to add a little bit of
Sweetness.
sweetness, so it's not so tart.
Mm-hmm.
And I have beets in there too.
Okay.
So,
Always liked a little apple.
well, the first batch that I made had apples, and I think I put way too much apples. So I got to cut down on those apples because they're sweet.
Yeah.
I don't want it so sweet where it's just like drinking like a regular juice, although it's better.
Yeah.
But I just want a hint. I don't want it to be like all sweet.
Yeah.
So I gotta adjust. But it's going good, man. I haven't felt bloated for 4 days, so that's my main goal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Feels good.
yeah, it does feel good, man.
It just sucks though, because every now and then you'll be like, man, I want to go. That's the problem me and Amanda are starting to run into, is like, we'll have a date night or something and we'll go eat someplace, and we'll go eat at like a really nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Or we'll go have a really nice meal,
Yeah.
but you just know you're going to feel like shit. The next day. And it's got nothing to do with the food was bad or anything like that. It's just the food's so rich.
Yep.
Or it's just, there's so much sodium in it, or, it's just not
Your body's getting older. It's not handling all that bullshit as it used to.
Yeah, it's just not used to, like what we cook is good, but it's just a much simpler recipe. It doesn't have all of this shit added to it. It's just a much cleaner thing, and it's like, one of the dishes we've got is it's just Italian sausage with peppers and sweet potato mixed, kind of like a twice baked sweet potato with mixed with sausage and peppers. It's awesome. It's great.
Yeah.
That's really basically it. That's it with broccoli, so there's like 4 ingredients. That's my dinner. It's really good. Fills me up. I enjoy it. You go eat, if I go eat at Black Sheep or something like that, get something. There's cream involved.
Everything.
There's everything in there, and you're like, oh man, this tastes amazing. And then 3 hours later,
you feel like shit.
oh my god, this,
This is horrible.
and you just feel so weighted down.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, it's almost to the point where, I don't even, the downside's not worth, 15 minutes of eating and going, this is really good.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really even like this that much.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
I feel you, man.
I used to enjoy going out to eat all the time.
Me too. So I guess all the niceness between Jorge and the Diaz brothers is gone.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you read what But
I've seen some headlines. I haven't read the articles.
yeah, I guess Nick wasn't happy that Jorge was talking about baptizing Nate. That he wanted to knock him out or whatever. He's like, oh, you don't talk about people like that. I'm like,
Come on.
It's like, motherfucker, it's a fight.
It's a fight.
He's just saying that he was trying to knock him out.
Yeah.
I mean, just like you do when you're fighting, you try to knock people out.
Yeah. Y'all said the same shit about other people.
So it's like, why are you getting butthurt all of a sudden about this? It's like, come on, dude. Keep it real. Keep it funky. I also saw that Nate Diaz, a fan, tagged him on his post.
Lost all of his money.
Lost his rent money on a bet, and he paid it back to him. Mm-hmm. I'm like, the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then I saw the article, and he's like, yeah, I got your bitch ass. And he actually sent them the money.
Yeah.
The guy posted the bet online from DSI betting or whatever. And I just can't believe that Nate Diaz be so cool. Apparently, he sent them more than the guy actually bet. So the guy was talking about he was just going to go use the rest to shop at Nate's CBD store.
Smart.
Yeah, I know, right? Well,
How about next time, don't bet your rent money?
Yeah, no shit. You dumbass.
Fucking degenerate gambler. How about that?
Well, he said that he wasn't expecting Nate to do that. He's like, he was just posting it, but as a joke.
Yeah.
Not expecting Nate to be like, yeah, I'm going to pay you back or whatever. But he did, which was kind of cool. And also, Connor was running his mouth prior to the fight between Diaz and Masvidal.
So he was talking.
So he was talking shit, talking about how he wanted the winner, blah, 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 blah. And now that Masvidal won.
Yeah, I saw him sitting there drinking and eating his little whatever he was eating.
He wasn't saying shit. And I guess Masvidal had some shit that he had to say. So I'm going to play it for you guys. So.
Oh, is this the post-fight interview? Yeah.
Let's see.
Yo, don't do this to that little man.
Yes, but
okay, let's
after the Diaz fight,
all right.
Conor McGregor is the one. Before this last fight, you came on here and you said you saw dollar signs there.
Yes, sir.
And but after the Diaz fight, you were eating pizza and you said that the midget didn't want you, or you didn't want the midget.
Well, to be quite frankly, he was flirting with fighting the winner when the possibility of the winner was Nate. And he kept throwing it out there, and he even made his prediction that he thought Nate was winning. Since I've won, he hasn't said a peep to address me or nothing. So I'm not a bully either. I'm not going to be one of these cyber bullies. You don't want to fight? I don't want to fight. Now, if you want to fight, I'm licking my chops. Man, we're going shopping, man. We're going to do it big, you know what I'm saying? But that dude don't want it.
That dude don't want none.
I don't think that dude wants that.
That dude don't want none. He does not want any of Masvidal at this point.
Because I saw him at the post fight when he was sitting there eating his pizza and drinking. He was like, don't do that to that guy. That guy's too small. You know, y'all don't do that to him. I'll fuck that midget up. You know, I was like, he ain't lying, guys. I mean, Masvidal is a lot fucking bigger than Conor.
And he would tear him up.
I think he would.
Beat that ass.
I think he would.
Bitch.
You know, I mean, I'd buy the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'll buy the pay-per-view too.
Fuck yeah. Right. Let's go Street Jesus.
Yeah.
Whoop his ass.
So Frankie Edgar is going to make his bantamweight debut January 25th against Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen, man, he's a beast. I mean, he's up and coming. I don't know that was like the best fight to give him, you know, for his 135 debut.
Ooh.
What?
Just saw Khabib on Twitter was talking that they're in talks now for the Ferguson fight.
Well, they need to make that happen.
Suggested having it in Vegas in March.
Immediately.
But they have to issue me an official apology for fining me.
Oh, that was with the Dylan Dennis shit?
Yeah. So, we'll see what...
Well, I doubt that it's going to happen in Vegas then. Maybe California. Fuck it. I'm good with that, too. Did you see that Craig Hardy lost to Volkov in Russia?
I did. It's amazing what happens when you don't have an inhaler.
Well, he didn't look bad at all. I mean, listen, I still don't like the guy for obvious reasons. You know, my loyalty's always going to be with our boy.
Yep.
And, but he didn't look bad. I guess he broke his hand in the first round. So he fought the fight, you know, with basically one hand. And he didn't look bad. So my thing is like, does he belong at this point? Because he just went with the former Bellator heavyweight champion all 5 rounds. I'm sorry, all 3 rounds, I think it was. Because I don't think it was a 5-rounder. But anyway, it went the distance. And, I mean, again, he did not look bad. So the question is, does he belong? Damn, you're taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
To answer that.
Because it's hard for me to be objective.
Touche.
I just don't like the guy.
All right, we can move on then.
You know.
We don't have to talk about it then.
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of the guy.
So fuck him.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
You know.
Chuck.
I guess he deserves to be there. He's done his thing. He won the fights he was supposed to win. You know, he got his shot. He capitalized where he was supposed to capitalize. You know. So, objectively speaking, I guess, unbiasedly, sure, he deserves to be there for now.
All right.
But
look at you.
As far as I'm concerned, fuck no, he don't deserve to be there.
So grown up.
Sometimes I can be, but you know, then the real me says, fuck no, he doesn't deserve to be there.
Somebody who needs to grow up and let shit go is Chuck Liddell.
Dude, Jesus.
Talking about
Christ.
he could beat Mike Tyson in a street fight. It's like, bro, let it go. We get it.
Like I said, dude, CTE's a motherfucker.
It's like you're a former champ. Yeah, you had your run. It's okay. You're older. You can let it go now.
Even him saying, and he even admits it in there, that he's got a puncher's chance. It doesn't mean that I can beat Tyson, that I'm a better fighter than him, that I can outmatch him or anything. No, I've got a puncher's chance to catch him with something and beat him. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Just, dude, no. 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 I don't want to see you fight Mike Tyson.
No, me neither. I don't want to see him fighting anyone.
No.
I
want to see you ride off into the sunset, happy, healthy, and have a career after this.
Yeah, well,
something other than trying to call out Mike Tyson. Because guess what? We've already seen one little video of Tyson still working a heavy bag. Him showing some guys he's still got movement. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Your last fight didn't look great, Chuck.
No.
And just watching Tyson in a lobby in street clothes, he still got head-to-head movement. He still got foot movement. He still knows how to turn. I'm sorry. If it's just a fucking straight boxing match, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see that.
Well, he's talking about a street fight, so.
I don't. Have you bit a motherfucker's ear off, Chuck? No, you have not. I don't think you want that either.
Tyson has.
Yeah, exactly. Have you been in prison? No, Tyson. Check again.
Yeah.
So come on, stop it.
That doesn't make him any tougher, though.
Doesn't make him tougher, but I think that look, just stop. Just come on. You know why? Why?
So it looks like the Stipe DC trilogy is in jeopardy.
Well, I thought that's been in jeopardy. I didn't think Stipe wanted any part of it.
Well, he wants to fight Tyson Fury. What is it with all these guys now calling boxers out? Masvidal called Canelo out. You know, Stipe called out Tyson Fury. It's like, why? What is it that they think that is going to happen? That, you know, MMA and boxing is two different things. You know, you step in a boxing ring.
I don't want to see Masvidal Canelo.
I don't want
in a boxing match. No, no. In an MMA fight, no.
Well, MMA.
In an MMA, okay, very easy. In an MMA fight, we know how that's going to fly.
Yeah.
In a boxing match,
we know how that's going to fly.
Going to fly.
Yeah.
So what's the point here?
I don't know what's up with these guys, man. Thinking that they can just get in the ring with a boxing specialist.
Yeah.
And you know, outbox him for 12 rounds or think that they can knock him out.
I don't. Unless it's just, you know, you're looking for they see that box. Now, granted, maybe that's it. Because, I mean, yeah,
it's boxing money.
It's that boxing money. Yeah. I mean, boxing, they make, you know, fucking 3 times.
Let's be realistic. Is Masvidal and Canelo going to pull $100 million each?
I don't know. Depends on who the promoter is. Who promotes it?
I don't think it will.
Depends on how you frame it. You could.
I think Masvidal would probably be happy with 20.
Yeah. I think he could make more than he makes in the UFC.
Actually, I think he'd be happy with 10 million.
Yeah, I think he can make more than he could in a UFC fight.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I think Stipe could make more fighting Tyson Fury in a boxing match than he could in a UFC fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
But do I want to see either one of those in a boxing match? Absolutely not. You know, do I want to watch boxers fight boxers? Sure, absolutely. And you know, I can watch those. Those are enjoyable because you get to see two guys who are, you know, really, really good at the top of their game doing, you know, that discipline. Same thing when you're watching two MMA guys. I don't want to watch an MMA guy going, we've already seen it. He landed two good shots on, you know, what's his name?
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, he landed 2 good shots on Mayweather.
That was it.
That's it.
Man, that night, my place was packed.
It was packed.
We had like 20 people in that tiny apartment.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
That's how we used to roll back in the day. 20 deep.
Big circle.
Yeah.
Trim that shit down.
I know. I'm kind of glad that the circle is smaller.
Hey, you know, I am too. You know, less stress.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
But I just...
Less negativity.
Yeah, it's just... It wasn't... I mean, yeah, we watched an MMA guy. Basically, we watched him have a little fun for a couple rounds until the boxing guy went, okay,
cool.
Let's you know, we're done playing.
Yeah.
Let's fuck you up now.
Yeah.
And proceeded to fuck him up.
Yeah.
That's what we'll watch. If Canelo fought Masvidal, that's what we would watch, you know. And if Fury fought Stipe, we would watch that too.
Now, question is, will I be pulling for Masvidal and Stipe if they fought those guys?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course I would.
100%. I bet with my heart, not with my brain.
Yeah. But I would have no illusion whatsoever.
That they're going to win, yeah.
Yeah. I would pull with my heart, but I would bet with my brain.
Yeah. I wouldn't bet either.
I mean,
betting is for suckers.
Well, it depends on what the odds are. I mean, if they're like, you know, if they fucking give me Tyson as an underdog, I'd be like, ooh, give me that.
The only way that I would make a bet would be that if Masvidal was the favorite in a boxing match. And it would have to be like something ridiculous where I'm going to get like 2-3 times that money back.
Yeah.
Because I know Canelo's going to win a boxing match.
100. If they fought 100 times, he would probably win 100 times.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with this new thing about calling boxers out and shit.
And now, I mean, I know Tyson had a little video come out of him, hitting some, looking like he was doing some MMA rounds or something like that or whatever.
But he's not gonna fight.
He's no, he's not. Look,
He doesn't like training too much because he says that he doesn't want that ego that he had back then coming back out.
Well, look, even Shannon Briggs talked about his one kickboxing fight he had. He didn't throw a single kick.
But he got hit with them.
And he said, even then, he said he got hit with 4 fucking leg kicks. And he said, if he had hit me with one more, that's it.
I'm out, bitches.
I'm going down, And that's what it would take. You let a boxer get hit in the legs a couple of times, and they'd be done. So no boxer in their right mind is going to go, yes, let's allow leg kicks. No. So what are you going to do? It's going to be a boxing match. Okay. These guys have been boxing since they were, fucking teens? Or if not younger? Shit, Canelo's probably been doing it since he was, 10.
Probably
9.
younger.
Yeah. Tyson's been doing it since he was, fucking teenager. No, that's stupid.
So your wife sent me something.
Oh, yeah, the guy doing the backflip.
No. It's a front flip.
I'm sorry, front flip.
So he beats the guy, stands on him, and does a front flip, and gets disqualified for it.
What did you expect? I mean,
I thought it was hilarious, though.
it was hilarious. I admit, I laughed. I understand the disqualification.
He just do it on his back and just front flip.
You can't do that.
I guess not. But anyway, I thought that it was hilarious.
It was. I mean, there again, like I said, I laughed.
It was pretty funny.
I laughed, and then when they said he was disqualified, I went, yeah, okay, I see that.
I get it.
I mean,
And the other guy's like, I'll take the win.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, he will. But I mean, there's other things you could do. Like Israel's done the thing before where he threw the Pokeball at the guy when he knocked him out. Okay, that's funny.
That's different, though. He didn't touch him.
Exactly.
After he was dead.
Exactly. He didn't touch him when he was dead.
Masvidal was like,
yeah. You didn't touch
wake
him.
up! Wake up!
This guy used him as a fucking springboard. You can't do that.
It was hilarious, though.
Props are allowed, but you're not allowed to use the opponent as the prop.
All right. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right, cool.
What are we at?
1:30.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. You ran out of steam at the perfect time.
Yeah, I got to get back. I got to go feed my girl. All right, guys. We appreciate you listening and downloading our podcast, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.